What's up everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and in this video I'll be showing you guys our deluxe detail package that we perform on this Toyota Corolla to bring it to almost showroom condition. In my opinion, this vehicle hasn't been washed, detailed in maybe a couple months or years, so perfect opportunity for me to show you guys transformation this vehicle goes through. The outside looks like maybe it's been sitting under trees with all the dirt stuck onto the paint, and then interior fortunately was missing floor mats, so the carpets are a little bit dirtier, but that's fine because we got all the tools to and skills to make sure this vehicle comes out great. So here we're starting with the engine bay, and we'll be using a lot of compressed air in this detail and in this engine bay, especially because we're trying not to expose too much water to this area. And first step is just blow off any debris as much as we can, and then we're using our all-purpose cleaner. It is diluted 7-to-1 around there. This is super clean, and I do highly recommend you dilute this unless you're trying to go after the oil spills, and certainly we're not doing that. These areas are not supposed to get a lot of water, especially maybe the older vehicles. You want to be careful, it can become a liability, and we want a hassle-free service to our clients. So we're using detail brush to agitate the plastics, and then we will come with this tool. It's called a tornador. And this one comes with a bowl where you can put the product in there, and then using compressed air it will shoot out the product in circular motion to hard to reach areas, and I think it saves quite a bit of time when doing the interior and exterior. So if you're a professional detailer, maybe this is something you can get. Inside there is a metal piece that spins that gives you more cleaning power. Next up, we're going to clean the wheels. Here we're using all-purpose once again. Let it sit for some time. We'll scrub the tire, and then we'll use our pressure washer to get into the areas where brake dust gets built up, and then the wheel wells will get cleaned as well. The wheels have hubcaps on them, so we're not able to go in there with a rim brush and get inside the barrels, but we can clean the face of it. So we're doing a pre-rinse at this point because there is so much built up of dirt on the paint, and then we are going to clean the gas cap. It's really dirty, so once again, these brushes are super helpful, and I actually get them from Amazon. They come in a pack of 3, so it's very affordable as well, and they work great. So the reason for us spraying all-purpose on the paint, and remember we are working indoors, so I am working one side at a time. This way we minimize scratching the paint. Like I said, this is to loosen up the dirt. We let it dwell for some time, and then we go in with a clay bar. And if your paint feels rough, most likely it needs to clay bar application needs to be done. So we have clay mitt here, and then we have this Griot's Garage's sponge clay bar as well. There's quite a few types of clays, but these are the ones that we prefer for our deluxe detail packages. For ceramic coatings, we might use our synthetic clay, and then I do make sure to go over the vehicle once it is rinsed to make sure there's no built up left, and if there's still tar, or let's say the feel of the paint is not smooth, we will repeat the process of the clay bar. This wash just alone took over an hour for both of us, along with the engine bay, and here are the results after just a wash. We do have dedicated door jamb cleaning towels, and then we will clean the paint, dry the paint with a towel from the rag company. This is one of their drying towels. It absorbs quite a bit of water and it's been great. We're using Milwaukee's cordless polisher to buff the paint, and this is more of a paint enhancement. The compound was 3D polish or 3D1, and then the pad I used on the buffer was from Rupes. Every interior at our shop starts with blowing out all the cracks and crevices, and then we blow everything from back to the front areas. This vehicle was missing floor mats, so the carpets are extra dirty, and we're going to start with vacuuming, and there's quite a bit of dirt stuck into the carpeting, so we did have to go over that a couple times. And then we are working on doing the plastics. We're using P&S Interior Express diluted 1:1. For the steering wheel, I did switch it up to an all-purpose cleaner. On that blue pad, all the dirt coming off of there. We're not scrubbing too hard because we don't want to damage that material. However, I did notice there was quite a bit of buildup that was able to get cleaned with the pad that I'm using there. If I had used the detail brush, it really wouldn't have worked well. That detail brush is good for the cup holders. And then we use compressed air to dry those areas. I did have the vehicle a full day, so we're doing the seats last. We're gonna let them dry before the client picks up the vehicle at the end of the day. I'm using a drill with a brush attachment to agitate the upholstery, the carpeting, and then we will come with our extractor. For this detail, I am using, I believe this one is the Aqua Pro. So for the Aqua Pro extractor, we used to heat up the water when we would be extracting the seats. It gives it better cleaning power, and it would be only about a gallon or two, that's all. You don't want to spray a lot of water into the upholstery because you do have to dry it as well. And the last thing you want is clients to have super wet seats, carpeting. You can have mildew, wicking. There's a lot of disadvantages to giving clients or spraying a lot of water to shampoo. We have air movers that we bought from Amazon, and they help with the process of drying, along with turning the heat on full blast, letting the car sit for maybe 10-15 minutes with the heat and the fans. Everything is completely dry. If it's not dry, I make sure I keep the vehicle longer. The time we spent on the vehicle was so worth it. Take a look at the results. The gloss and the shine on the paint and the smoothness was incredible. It really needed to be polished as well, not just a wash. And then interior, everything is completely dry. Those are the air movers that I highly speak about, and it was completely worth it. I'm so happy with the results. The client was too, and then he actually brought us another vehicle a couple of days later that we worked on. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.